Hello, I'm Davey. For the next few minutes, I'll be sharing my story with you. Allow me to introduce myself, although it's a bit of a challenge. How do I describe who I am? I'm a presenter, a folk singer, a pub manager, and I've even run a soup kitchen. I've dabbled in leatherwork and silversmithing in my spare time, and I'm also a writer. But standing here today, I hope you will come to know me simply as the person holding the microphone, someone who has faced failure. This is someone who has made many mistakes. To me, failure is significant. Success often isn't as crucial as people claim. Making mistakes is essential. Quite often, there isn't just one right answer. If you don't take risks, don't embrace experiences, or try new things, you might never find your own version of the truth. I'd like to share some of my notable missteps with you. One mistake stands out vividly to me, and it happened 16 years ago. At that time, I weighed 20 pounds less than I do now and was a university student studying fine arts, specializing in landscape oil painting. I'd been accepted into art school with top marks, yet I chose to make a significant error. I grappled with an important question. Why must my chosen subject in university dictate my career, my profession, or even serve as the sole guiding point in my life? Life is for discovery and experience, so why can't it be more varied? At such a young age, why shouldn't I explore different paths? So, armed with my student ID, I pushed open the door to a local television station and said I was there to apply for a job. They responded positively, asking what role I wanted. I expressed my desire to be a presenter. They liked my enthusiasm and arranged for me to start in another position. I began as a runner, responsible for fetching lunch. Soon after, I moved to work as a graphic designer, then a cameraman, followed by directing, and eventually producing. A few years later, I received a contract stating my new title, Chief Presenter. This decision, made 11 years ago, was pivotal. I began to ponder how I could enrich my life through different experiences. At that time, I took on another role, working as a presenter while also being a busker. For over a decade, I journeyed with my instrument, including a trek to the Himalayas. Along the way, I faced injuries, such as fractured ribs and broken fingers, but I have no regrets. Those experiences have shaped me, deepening my understanding of the world and revealing countless individuals advocating various definitions of happiness and lifestyles. I made another mistake just last year. While discussing my past errors with someone, I expressed that each mistake had contributed to my growth, and I felt compelled to write a book about these experiences. They responded, "You can write a book." And when I affirmed, they pushed me to go for it. A word I've come to appreciate is experience. It's a vital measure of maturity for people, particularly in life. To break it down, experience involves capturing quality information and communicating meaningfully with others. When combined, these elements can foster a continuously evolving and healthy individual. The mistakes I've made over the years have given me many stories to share. I decided to write a book, and to my surprise, it did reasonably well. I'd like to share a couple of lines with you. Firstly, nothing is cooler than a young person earnestly embracing their mistakes. And another, I know you're an ordinary person, and I am too. But most miracles in this world are merely ordinary people turning their intentions into action.